don't see any markers. And that is his first of his career for rookie James Washington out of Oklahoma State, the second-round pick. He beat Steven Nelson.
Hey, is that James Washington's first touchdown in the National Football League?
It certainly is.
Wow. Congratulations, James.
All right, James, 11 snaps in Cleveland, you weren't targeted at all. Then week 2 against Kansas City, 5 targets, 1 for a touchdown. What changed from week 1 to week 2?
I would just say my preparation, coming off that injury, it kind of, I guess, set me back, and everyone really didn't know if I would play. But, this past week, it felt great. The training staff did an excellent job getting me back ready. And, I got to just be with Ben a little longer and just kind of build his trust coming in this game.
It was an oblique injury that you suffered against Green Bay, which you had a monster game then. How hard was it to deal with that? It's your rookie year and you wanted to get on the field.
I mean, it was a setback, but, you just got to just stay positive and keep faith and just keep moving forward.
JuJu did not have a reception until his second game last year. He's a second-round draft pick. You guys have a lot of similarities. So do you lean on a guy like him to maybe get you through your rookie season and maybe what to expect or what can happen?
I do a lot, me and JuJu, we talk all the time. He's kind of like that bigger, younger brother, since I'm older than him, but, he gives me a lot of advice, and he's a fun guy to be around.
What's something that he's taught you so far?
Just got to roll with the punches. I mean, it's not going to be a perfect game every time, but if you just keep plugging and just keep fighting, good things will happen.
Your first catch is a touchdown. Did you keep the ball?
I did. I actually went to the sideline and I threw it to Justin Hunter, and I told him, just keep that for me. So.
What are you going to do with it?
It's actually going to go right by my TV in my living room, so it'll never move.
You seem to be pretty even-keeled from the time that we've been around you, but you showed a lot of emotion after that touchdown. Is that what we can expect after touchdowns? Was it the moment, or what was that?
I guess it's just the moment. I love the game. So, I guess I kind of showed that, scoring and just the fact that, we were tied again. Got the team back. I looked to the sideline, everyone's going crazy, and that's what I like to see.
You talked a little bit earlier about Ben's trust. How do you earn a quarterback's trust? What do you have to do?
Just being available for him in practice, for him to get those reps with you and kind of just get a feel for your chemistry with you, and, just him knowing your tendencies, basically.
James, if that's who you're speaking of, is getting it. He's learning, and when I test him out there on the field, he gets it and he understands it. So now it's just translating that to on the field type stuff.
Ben was asked last week just about the nuances of the offense and for a guy like you to learn it. He was talking about the hand signals, no huddle, and said that he tests you a lot out on the field. What is a Ben Roethlisberger test?
He'll kind of flip the formation on me and want me to know what X does, or want me to know what F and what Y does, and those are like his tests. So, and when he throws me the ball, he'll put it all over the place, to test my athletic ability. But, I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
Do you like those?
I do.
The tests?
I do. It shows me that I'm capable of doing things, and it shows him that I'm capable of making these plays for him.
There's so much talk about the third wide receiver. You have Antonio Brown and JuJu Smith-Schuster. Do you feel like that is your role, or maybe a role that you want, or how would you define your role right now?
For me, I define my role as just, when the ball comes my way, just make a play. I just want to help this team win and just do what I can, when I have the ball, or even when I'm not having the ball, just blocking for somebody.
We all know the storyline of you and Mason Rudolph coming from the same college. How do you guys still lean on each other at this point to help get through your first season as Steelers?
Well, right now, with Mason being inactive, after a series, I'd come out and me and him would sit on the bench and he'd pull up on the Microsoft. We're looking through the plays, we're going through coverages together, kind of like the same thing we did at Oklahoma State. And, just him helped me with that. It keeps me game sharp and game ready.
I had a chance to catch up with Coach Gundy during OTAs and minicamp, and he told us a story one night that he was talking to Mason on the phone. You guys were in a hotel room together. Mason was studying the offense, and you were talking about coyote hunting. Does that make sense?
Yeah. One of my buddies had actually called me that night, and Mason was like, "Are you going to study tonight?" And I was like, "Well, I studied earlier." And so my buddy was calling me talking about a hunt that's later on, and I want to say it's like January or something. And he's like, "Are you going to be able to be here?" And I was like, Probably not. I hope we go to the playoffs, you know, keep going. But I do remember that story.